Hey guys, Darren Marine here with another video today, talking about one of our adventures in Okinawa. So a little story time action. We so when I went to Japan, I was a boot. I mean, I'd been in the fleet for like 6 months. Well, no, more like 7 or 8 months. And then we went to Japan, and Okinawa, if you didn't know, is like a jungle. I mean, there's jungle on the island. It's very humid. It rains a lot. And so you're constantly outside having to take care of your howitzers because they rust very easily. The parts that aren't painted over, they get rust on them fucking daily. And we had to go. There was another battery's howitzers that they were off doing something. Sorry, they were off doing something. And so we got tasked with marching all the way across our base to go clean their howitzers. And when we got over there, we cleaned the howitzers, we did what we were supposed to do, and then pretty much once we were done with that, we were good to secure for the day. And when I say secure, I mean like get off work, basically. And so as we were forming up to get ready to go, one of my buddies seen this fucking huge spider. I mean, this thing was ginormous. Like the size of your hand almost. Legs obviously included. And being Marines, we decided to kill it. So we sprayed some CLP on it, which you use to get rid of rust, and you can use it to lube up the howitzer and your rifles and stuff. So we sprayed it with that, and I mean, I don't know what's in CLP, but it killed it very, very quickly. And then it like flopped to the ground. And you know how when spiders die, they get all curled up and stuff. And one of our NCOs, thinking they wanted to play a trick on one of their buddies who was on duty, so he was back at the barracks spending the day on duty. He terrified of spiders, absolutely terrified, can't stand them. And so they had our buddy pick this spider up, which still creeps you out even though you know it's dead. But he had to pick it up, and he had to set it in his palm with his palm open and march back to the barracks with that spider sitting on his hand. And when we got up to the barracks, they had us go up, go to our rooms like we would do normally. And as we were passing by, as boots, you got to say, "Good morning, Corporal." I believe it was the morning, maybe early afternoon for us. But either way, we'll say it was morning. And so we're all passing by, "Good morning, Corporal. Good morning, Corporal." Blah, 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 all the way down. And he got to my buddy who had the spider, and I was right in front of him. And the corporal was sitting down, and my buddy just kind of fucking... There were so many of us going by that the corporal didn't see who actually threw the spider. But he fucking just basically popped it and tossed it onto the desk. And he looked down and he saw this huge fucking thing. And he flipped the desk over, and in doing so, flipped himself back in his chair. And he fucking fell back into the... just like... Oh, he almost hit his head on the wall behind him. It was pretty funny. And he fucking was freaking out. He jumped up, and his English wasn't the best. I can't remember exactly where he was from. But he spoke, I want to say it was Spanish, but it could have been, some variation of it. I really don't remember anymore. But he flipped his fucking shit back, and he starts cussing in, I'll just call it Spanish. Started cussing in Spanish, freaking out, just losing his shit. It was the funniest fucking thing. All the sergeants and corporals that had been, went to Iraq with him and stuff were just fucking cracking up because they knew he hated spiders. And he was so pissed off the rest of the day. Everybody avoided him because he was so mad. Because that thing, it was huge. It was a disgusting spider. And we have no idea if it was poisonous or anything because none of us know anything about spiders. But, it was so good. Oh, man. I've got some other stories that I plan on typing up, recording, and once I do that, I'll get them out to you guys so that so you can hear them. I try to keep them to where they're relatively PG-13, but But if there's some that aren't, where I'm cussing or the topic's pretty vulgar, I'll try to have some sort of warning. Just being like, hey, just, there's going to be a lot of cussing and or, descriptive storytelling going on. So yeah. All right, guys. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, hit me up. And I will see you in the next one. Semper Fi.